All right, light bearing children, here we go. Your Contemporary Issues project, your choice project is going to start on the wonderful website known as Google. Do make sure that you are signed into your school account. If your page looks like mine, you should see a shortcut to get to the Google Forms page. However, if you don't, just simply type in Google Forms. You can follow the link that's given to you here, go to Google Forms, and you should be ready to rock. Once you get into the page, it's pretty simple. You're going to make a blank form, and you're going to be doing this same process for the questionnaire, your reading quiz, and the assignment that you're going to make. So by the end of this project, I'm going to have 3 Google Forms from you. Okay, the only thing that's not going to be done on a Google form is the final piece, which you can do like in a Word document or a Pages document. So number 1, we need to create a questionnaire. This is kind of along the same format or lines that we've done all semester, where we've started each week with a questionnaire where I've asked you a bunch of yes or no questions, and then usually maybe 1 or 2 short answer questions. So if you want to get full points for your questionnaire, you need to have 6 yes or no questions or rating scale questions. I'll show you what that is in just a second. And then 1 short answer. I'll give you another 7 points if you write using like the correct English language, so void of punctuation, spelling errors. Pretty simple. Once you have your topic, I want you to title your questionnaire your last name, and then make sure that you go ahead and type in questionnaire at the end. So last name hyphen topic questionnaire, and then when I get these assignments from you, I can kind of keep them straight. So remember the questionnaire, we're wanting to try to kind of create some discussion with this. We don't need them to be super specific questions. In fact, probably the more broad and general you can be, the better. So maybe my first question might be, should abortion be legal? Yes or no? So boom, I have 1 question done already. If you'd like to change the style of the question, you can click the drop-down menu here. Remember, you do need 6 yes or no questions, so you're going to have at least 6 of these. And then 1 short answer or paragraph. If you want to do like a linear scale, like on a scale of 1 to 5, something like that, you can use one of those as well. I would just go ahead and knock out, several of these, because you're gonna have to have at least 6 of these. So maybe my question number 2 would be, if your best friend were to get pregnant, weekend, would you recommend an abortion? Yes or no? So, questionnaire is pretty straightforward. No idea why this is underlining this. Apparently I misspelled it. When you guys go to print this, I don't want you to do file print. For whatever reason, when you do file print, it gives you this like massive print box. You can see how big the questions are here. It's super annoying. For whatever reason, it's much more efficient if you use the keyboard command, Command P. And if you do that, I'll show you what that looks like. See how much smaller it is? You can read a whole bunch of questions on the same piece of paper. If for some reason your questionnaire goes on to another page, make sure you click 2-sided. Okay? Don't print it in color. It does not need to be in color. Our closest printers are D213 and D207. Okay, so you're going to use this Google form 3 different times. When it comes time for you to do your reading quiz, you're going to get 4 points for 4 questions. Make sure you guys read the details. Okay, It says 3 of the questions must be multiple choice questions with at least 3 realistic options and 1 correct option. Only 1 question may be true or false. Okay, so I'm going to create a new Google form when I go to make my reading quiz. Again, I'm just going to make a blank doc. I'm going to title it Smiley Abortion. And this time I'm going to put reading quiz. So I'm going to need 4 questions. All right. Same thing, Command P. Try to put it on the front and back of a piece of paper. And then for the third portion, which is an assignment, okay, where you're going to make 15 questions, kind of along the lines of the questions that I make you with the outside readings. Okay, these need to be 15 short answer questions. Okay, so obviously you're going to have, for your last one, you're going to have a separate Google form that is titled Smiley Abortion Assignment. And then with this one, you want these to be short answer. Okay. So by the time this is all said and done, you guys will have a Google form for your questionnaire, you'll have a Google form for your reading quiz, and you'll have a Google form for your assignment. They need to be 3 separate Google forms, and they all need to be printed. Okay, I've listed the days here when you're going to be working on them in class and when they are due. This means they are due at the beginning of class, not at the end of class. So on Monday, I'm going to give you guys time to work on your questionnaire. You need to make sure you bring that with you completed, printed off, and ready to turn in on Tuesday. This is going to keep you guys on track. So hopefully it'll prevent any procrastinating. And I'm going to collect these separate pieces for a final grade. So you're not going to be able to wait until Monday to turn this whole thing in because all of the previous earlier portions of the assignment will all be half credit. So you're going to be missing a ton of points if you wait to turn this whole thing in on Monday.